Stop hiding, you fuckers are stalking me, sons of bitches. Fuckers. Me están amenazando and stalking me at the FedEx off of Wilshire Boulevard. And she's the same MSW that works at Bridge. Jessie was there. I don't know how the hell they got there. They are friends of Ron TEEGUARDEN'S. They have over 500 locations, it looks like here. That's also Houston, and the place across the street from 7-Eleven on Wilshire too. And there's another one next to the bus stop at 300 Broadway. They're all part of the same shit. The ones I just pointed to you are the ones talking me. For Veterans for Peace, Michael. They're all predatory sex offender jail, but you're Jessie. One of the workers at the Veterans for Peace today, the one that was hiding. Polak, he said he's doing it for Sidney Polak. They killed Jessie in San Dimas. Jessie was my baby brother too. They've got a lot to answer to. And just won't stop following me around. He was handing these out. He was only going to give them to, they're all hiding. This is interest. But I went up and asked if I can have one too, so that makes a difference. He handed it to me. And via the NSA, I can see that they know him. I'm just trying to charge my laptop. And I'm trying to charge my phone. They always go at me when my phone is really low on battery. I won't be able to call 911 if they do something to me. I'm just turning it on right now. I'm at FedEx Kinko's. And I still get to get Morelos. It's Android phone. I'm charging it. That's deliberate on their part. That's more terrorists. That's also intentional. It's all outside. What's going on here? Last time I was here, there was a guy who looked like Elvis Crespo. Safe space happening at BEAU in the morning. These people are just stupid. Cops in the front is involved at night, at least. Anyway, usually my cell phone is really low on battery. Is when I start making an issue out of they want to prevent me from charging it so that I won't have anything to call, so I won't be able to call 911. And they don't stand a chance without the death penalty for that. They come at me in vehicles even. So I'm charging it right now. And my laptop is also very low on battery. They hog up all the charger outlets at OPCC 503 Olympic Boulevard. And they've pointed it out to Trayvon on more than one occasion. They're hogging up all the electrical outlets in the lobby and in the back. And here they were stalking me to prevent me from, making the video on my phone. Well, they threatened to sleep deprive me, so I took video, and now they're bitching about how they're not going to let me do video. I better not call anyone again. I'm like, these people are just evil. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just predatorial. They enjoy terrorizing people. It's like the movie The Strangers, where there's a couple living in a household and people show up with bags on their head, and that's the kind of shit they do. And it's probably made about them, but it's against them. They think it's for them. It's not for them. So could be Lowen Bra. When I was little, I grew up. My mom was a federal agent and a military decorated war hero and a police officer, a decorated police officer, and more than likely. So was our dad. Charles Bronson was our dad. Jessie actually looks like Charles Bronson more than I do. He has his eyebrows than, you know, Jesse, the one they killed, he looks more like Charles Bronson than I do. But we both have the same eyebrows that Bobby does. 2.5 tumor brothers.
Excuse me. If you're talking, you can just step out because it's disturbing too.
Okay. No problem. Sure. Bye-bye.
I don't need to be rude. Even though you may think I am.
Okay. Person of interest in the back. Really appreciate it. They're not into government. Occupy movement. The government considers it communist, so they are under surveillance 24/7, and they are extremely high profile. All the JWs, all the Jehovah Witnesses, they're all Occupy, and they are all under government legal surveillance. So they are all in trouble for stalking. They have a lot to lose. And we can hear them, the NSA messages they're sending, especially military, live. Bitch. We can hear you loud and clear. Ha ha ha. War criminals. We all know they killed Jessie, so. I'm glad I'm discreet. Their lack of discretion killed them. That's low.
So there were 2 original ring binders and 3
obstruction back. They put a finger on me, they're dead and they know it. Sergeant Lieutenant Silvia Lidia Morelos. My mom was Sergeant Lieutenant Silvia Leticia Garcia, so military and I are on the same side. They're attacking people on Sunday. Catholic, I'm Catholic Jewish. Arcadiana is a wall on OPCC, so I put the profile. They're both persons of interest in the back, those 2 motherfuckers. Predatorial bastards too, sexual predators. Please refuse service to them because they've done so to me and to other innocent people, displacement of homeless veterans, and they laugh about it. And anyone can flag them at the...
It seems to me that you don't understand. I kindly ask you...
Santa Monica Library opens at 1 p.m. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, but if the library's open, I said maybe you should have go to someone called...
I'm a UCLA graduate student. I graduated from UCLA, so I know what being conscientious is.
You know what? Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton have graduated and look at the mess. So please, don't bring this because I'm highly educated too.
Right. Your lack of character shows it. Loser. Worker's done. 2 perps in the back. 911. They get paid to commit all the hate crime they do. Watch when they leave the building. 911. You know, www.instantstreetview.com. And I will find the address right now. And that is... Street. We're going to exterminate you. You deserve it. It's 601. Alright, So it is 601 Wilshire Boulevard. 601 Wilshire Boulevard, 90401. Library is at 601 Santa Monica Boulevard off of 6th Street in Santa Monica. They'll be hanging out there too. Heads up 911. For DHS, Department of Homeland Security, the rest of us are working together. Department of Defense, Department of the Interior, Department of States, CIA, FBI, DHS, that's all of us. They don't need to believe it, or the state military. They don't seem to understand that. They're sexual predators, predatorial, unless they hang on to people who are even amicable to them. Like, I'm a stranger, and they stalk Jews and Mexicans and Italians and Catholic. So,
did you graduate from UCLA?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like.
Well, that's your opinion, so. Harassment. Mm-hmm. At-will employment without pay, paycheck encouraged tomorrow, Monday. FYI, ASAP, they're extremely dangerous, 911. My name is Sylvia Lydia Morelos. I'm credible. You all know that. Thanks. Take away their jobs, ASAP, and at-will employment, 911, without paycheck. They're putting public safety at risk and stalking minority women again. You'll be able to see who they are when they come out of the building. Hopefully they'll die off with the HIV that they already have. Here's the ISBN number 79372505484. Watch the movie Resident Evil Extinction. We're under extermination now. Huffington Post is going to have a field day with this one. Stress. A very authentic sense of bitches, I think. Nuts, oatmeal, eggs. For the shout out to the Huntington Post in Ohio. It's for stress. They know what I mean by that too. Who aren't they gonna piss off? Oh. Okay. There's a code on here, code 8001, price 20, price $9.95. Alright. So these. Ouch. Where is everybody got to here? It's on the table. You can see it. Somebody's disgruntled with the FedEx. That is occupation. Cook Realty. Cook Realty with Al Gore, which is Lomeli, and Harold Briones, South Sacramento. They fit the profile. Happy Donuts is that one set in San Francisco. We have a recommendation. Terrorism. doesn't really matter. I don't know what to tell you. I mind my own business. These fucking idiots look for trouble and they get into more trouble. Shit. I'm gonna Panama since this fucker's complaining. Nice and nice.
Whoever says you didn't do that, it's faster. Okay, great, thank you.
Against UCLA, do not fold. Remember that. Bastards. Wins for peace are in serious trouble. €18 OTC. Those are in trouble. Calling to number 2. Legally, of course. What do you think? They copied the Wall Street Journal too. This looks familiar, does it? St. John's Wort. GNC, St. John's Wort. Those are in trouble. Almanza. Diana Almanza. It's Diana Almanza. Making fun of military. She did. Diana Almanza, look at that. Took a big dump on the US flag. That's Diana Almanza, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. She fucking deserves it. Diana Almanza shot on their faces. Next door shelter Episcopal site manager took a big dump on the US military. Butchered them. I don't know what to tell you. Hear that. And she's proud of it too, looks like. War criminal, DNA non-celibate. Bitch is done. Stock of it. The human cost of war of that. Showing a human cost of war for over 10 years, it says. Margaret Malloy, photographer. Making fun of our soldiers with that. People's names. Stuff. Piece. Looks like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. They were responsible for the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1986. Portlanders were another subject. Here. Free Private Manning. Is Private Manning or Chelsea Manning a Veterans for Peace officer? And the subject to discussion. So, how's Chelsea Manning doing? Veterans for Peace can't be trusted. So. Anyone see how Chelsea Manning's doing? That'd be great. Filter. Tone. Exposing war crimes is not a crime. The peace experience. The Hunger Games. Row E. H1 balcony. Independent cinema.com. I remember that. I did it to Jessie too. Not Tuesday.
We did, but she didn't say anything about the opera I was going to.
Shout out to Bobby.
She had two attorneys.
Hey Derek. Peace at home. Peace at home. These are your current present-day war criminals in our own backyard, warring on a peaceful nation, the USA, inside the United States. They are fucked. Jehovah Witnesses equals the Occupy movement. And obstruction in the back, persons of interest. The Jehovah Witnesses equals the Occupy movement. The government finds the Occupy movement to be a communist subversive organization, so we're very interested in Occupy. Preventing, posting, or reporting to the federal government and military regarding these war criminals is also a crime, so that's retaliation, obstruction. Charles Bronson was my dad, so. Cop killers. They do this on the computer keyboard, very depraved perverse, just to irk me. Like subtle depravity on the computer keys, watch. Yeah, perp's trying to prevent it. 3, ouch. Ah, you didn't get anything. 2, ouch. They start doing it really lightly with the keyboard. And repeats. You know that they start. This Yolanda Carter's law looks like. So that's familiar too. Yolanda Carter's law. The security cameras are in the actual business. They're war criminals. I think they don't want homes to worry about them.
How long ago was this? Oh, wow. Did you place the order in your last year? Yeah. When was this? What's your phone? 703 3677. something you get back. Yeah. I'm just gonna make up change the amount. Yes, the order, the order.
Right. You're gonna charge for
Then you can just update the information and then just submit it and then just come back to the front counter. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just looking for some documents. So.
Internal function center.
It'll come up there. And then, you know, he hit this fix sent to him here and it came up. But if you want for sending it out, but it's looking at email for sending it. That's why you do everything the same, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more for us to do it for you. And if you want to do it yourself, it's more sessions.
But we had a fix come in here.
We got
They
a
came
fax
in.
on here, that's this I paid for.
And I asked Jeanette, like, what should I do?
Just take it out.
So we picked it up.
They charge you for picking it up.
Yeah, we just got it right there. Here, so, should he press down on this or wait till he
Oh,
gets
yeah,
it?
you can put them on there.
And then put your card in over there on the machine.
Yes, absolutely. Homes.
Correct. The opposite.
Oh, no, just click cancel it. On the left.
If you wait a minute, maybe.
Those aren't trouble.
Okay, so what's happening? So he charges you to send it back. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. He's gonna give you credit, because they charge you for sending rather than receiving. Hey, Art, can you bring your card over here? You need the account number.
Zero back. Got those at the beach on the sand recently. Santa Monica Beach, the tents.
I'll just bring you up for the gift price. $20.
Oh, okay.
That's the refund receipt, and then there's gonna be another person for that. I was waiting at the department. And we get this.
Mm.
And then like, for the receipt before you, okay. And this is for what we can start with.
Great, all right, thank you.
Bring this here, the email, and bring it down.
So you want to
I want to bring that, bring it down.
Come at us in vehicles, the Veterans for Peace, we can take away their driver's licenses. They already gave me a metatarsal fracture a few years ago. They're involved in obstruction, stalking, and retaliation. We can take away their driver's license. They won't be able to drive anything, even a pilot's license, FYI. They terrorize, they threaten to run over you with metatarsal fracture, and I recovered from an actual one. They did the same thing in large numbers in cars in San Francisco. They're obstructing justice. No hires. Word of mouth is important. Diana Almanza cannot hook them up. OPCC cannot hook them up. I made sure of it. No more jobs for Veterans for Peace. At will employment without pay next for the EMTs they're hooked up with fire department. Nothing. Following through on their oath to protect public safety and save lives. I think that's important.
Type in the text, and then you can change the color and size and texture.
It would automatically be white if I don't do anything.
No, if right now it's like on pink or red, but then we can, or you can change it right now to white. So like white then. And then you can reduce the font size as well.
Every other year. Every other year.
Okay, so there are. So we've got FedEx. These implicated themselves. Obama administration's not good. Now I know who killed Dennis Hines, a Brit. Propaganda. 1333 Westwood or 1533 Westwood, and across the way from Broadway Starbucks. Oh, too bad. Second and Broadway. The Mentalist, Green Poison Ivy, which was Garibay, Genevieve Garibay, so they're pissed. And Jose Antonio Morelos is no longer alive. Interesting. It's not Kike City, San Francisco, it's the other way around. You tried to put us on a totem pole, and my friends did that to you, San Francisco. We are the 409 cleaners. We are UCLA alumni. Wipe them out. The mural at UCLA, the one I videotaped, it's the second Holocaust type mural. You fuckers thought it was the other way. Their ego thought it was the other way. Their din-din. There's a pain there in the backbone of the children, of the parents, and they're surrounded by UCLA community. What's in? Look at them.
Josh, when you get sick, dude, I'm just, I don't know how to work computers. I just got one, I just want to go now. I want to put underneath it, just like that, but about a third the size of the font size. I tried to change font size and change that one.
War criminal. He did it himself. NSA, illegal use of illegal technology. It's considered torture on me. My country loves me like a target. Look at Dorgy. Blue. It's for me.
Need help?
Derek B, I think it says. Taco Bell. Others. ¿No hablas español, estúpido? Idiota. Le decimos a la madre perros. Terrorism-related activity here. Oh, they think it's not running anymore. They look stupid. By criminals. They try to get me to push the stop button on my broadcast. I don't see them laughing now. I'll be walking out of here in no time. We've got fugitives, flight risks, 911. Please be wary of these war criminals. They're coming out of 601 Wilshire Boulevard, FedEx, across the street from 7-Eleven, 911, broad daylight at 1:25 p.m. Thanks, bye.